Hello everybody, how are you doing today? My name is ZTD, and today we're going to be continuing the Zero Escape series with Zero Time Dilemma. Of course, last time we gone through a whole bunch of scenarios, a whole bunch of fragments, and we ended up in this fragment in the transport room. And now we're left with the task of exploring the transfer room. So, let's get started. There's a whole bunch of these cards scattered around. What's this? A card? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of these cards scattered around, and it's very important that we have to pick up every single one of them. So we have 3 moons cards. Oh, there's a card here too. Flower. Oh, there's a card over here. Human and Moon. Yeah, there's a couple cards over here along with this strange machine. Oh, there's a card over here. Star. Another card. Birdman. And we also have another card here, and a strange-looking device. Oh, there's a card here too. Human and 2 moons. More cards. Oh, there's a card here too. 2 moons. Oh, there's a card over here. Sun card. Oh, there's a card here too. Human. Oh, there's a card here too. Moon and Star. Okay, so we've got 10 of them so far. Running out of item space. Oh, there's a card over here. Number 11, 2 humans. Number 12, Moon. There's a card over here. 13, Wind. I don't see any more, so I think that's it. Yeah, I think by this point you should have 13 cards, because I think I see 13 lights up here. So let's go ahead and place the cards here. It says place cards here. Let's try with this card. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, why are the lights above turned on? Oh, did the color of this card change? I thought it was already like this. No, it was something darker, I think. Regardless, we still don't know everything. Let's find more cards. Yeah, the cards did change because... Yeah, not only because this card was not this bright white before. It was more this bluish color at the front. And it changed to this green on the back, where previous ones had purple. So let's put the rest of the cards right here. One more light turned on. Maybe we need to turn them all on. That's my guess. I know something too. Placing the card here changed it to a different color. Oh, you're right. Now we can tell which ones we've already done. True, but that's all the information we have right now. Let's keep going. Yeah, I kind of like this, so I can easily keep track of which cards you've already placed in there, so you can avoid using the same card twice. That's nice. Alright, the light turned on. Alright, now they start to become more rapid. Let there be light! Now we have 5 of them lit. The 6th one is on now. And the 7th. 8th. It's on. Okay. Just how many are there? How many times must we do this? Damn you, Zero. Calm down, Sigma. I think there's only one more left. Here goes the last one. Huh? What's that? A book. Let's check it out. Okay, so we got a book hologram right here.
This is a hologram stereoscopy.
Wow, incredible. There's a picture in the air. It's okay to touch?
It should be fine, but why? It's only a picture after all. You can't feel it.
Isn't poking your hand through the hologram fun? Come on, try it. And yeah, you can actually read the book. So, let's read chapter 1. Wind is equals 0. Okay then. Is that all it's gonna offer?
What? Something's happening over the nucleus.
I wonder what it is. Let's go see. Okay, so we have 3 birdmen, a flower, and a human. Okay. And this machine also turned on. Isn't this bracket just about the size of those cards we found?
Well, let's try putting one here.
What does this mean?
The symbol we used disappeared.
Maybe it means the symbol on the other side was stronger. Okay, so we definitely know flower has a higher point than wind, which the wind was 0, so I think any card can beat it. Let's try 3 moons. Well, we know Birdman was stronger than 3 moons.
And the symbol on the opposite side is still here.
We lost? But why? Well, no other card has the Birdman symbol, it looks like. So, yeah, 3 moons was definitely weaker than the Birdman. Let's try using the Birdman. And the sun was definitely weaker. What just happened?
Well, the symbols collided together and the one on the other side disappeared.
Does that mean our card was stronger? Yeah, we could try experiment this all we want. Won't really guess much. But there's some new chapters in the book. The book lit up. Maybe there's something else we can check. And there's chapter 2. The alien civilization that created this transport utilized 13 symbols, each one representing a number from 0 to 12. The relationships are as follows. Okay, so the human and moon equals the human times the moons. Okay, so what this is telling us is that anytime that there's 2 or more symbols on there, it's just basically the same as multiplying these the word for those symbols. And now we have a question. Yeah, we have to figure out how much each value is worth. Well, we know the wind has to be 0. Okay, Birdman has to be stronger than 3 moons. So the moon must not be worth much. And each card has a different value, so if a moon is 1, that wouldn't be right. Because, yeah, 3 moons would have to be, well, just 1, which there's already a symbol taking place, so that's not right. 3 would be wrong, because, yeah, 3 times 3 times 3, that's 27, and there's no mark for that. So that's gone. And subsequently, anyone's above, so the moon has to go on 2. Which means that the 3 moons must be 2 times 2 times 2, or 8. Okay, so it kind of looks like that any symbol with a 1, yeah, it should not appear on any others. So Birdman is definitely stronger, so that's out. Okay, so it's down to either the sun or the flower. Okay, so if you want to make sure, you can go ahead and use this machine to try to check whether the values are high or low. That doesn't really help much. I know other symbols can appear. Including the same one, apparently, which is kind of stupid right there. Yeah, I want to test using the sun. It doesn't really help much. Okay, if the flower shows up... Okay, the sun is weaker than the flower. So that just quenches it right there. That just proves it. The sun has to be on number 1. There can be no other explanation. So which means we gotta find a place for this flower right here. So let's see. Oh, there's also one for 2 humans. So, considering the rules for the human, for the multiplication, 4 does not work because there's no 16, so it has to be in 3. Which means that 3 times 3 is 9, 2 times 2 times 3, that's 12, and 2 times 3, that's 6, 2 times 2, that's 4. Okay, so we're really filling things up there. But then we have this. Like this star or something. I think that's supposed to be a moon. But then we have this symbol right here, the moon and... Oh, sorry, that's a star and a moon. Never mind. Okay. So according to the rules with the moon, it has to be within a value divisible by 2. And, well, 10's the only one that fits the bill. Which obviously means this one has to be 5. Now we have 2 left. The Birdman and the Flower. Well, we already proved that Birdman is stronger than Flower, so that's obviously number 11. So, which means Flower must go on 7. And by completing that, we have 2 more chapters. Chapter 3 just basically confirms what we already know, and we can check back, just in case we need to prove some more multiplication. Okay, so, you have to considering those 5 pictures that showed up. Basically, Birdman, 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 Flower, and then Human. I believe that's what it is. That would be 27,951. So is that really a solution? Well, we have not read Chapter 4 yet, so let's see. In order to operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed on the sensor. The Alien Society has 2 methods for expressing numbers, however. By converting the number symbols displayed by the nucleus to a second format, you will determine the correct cards to place. Oh boy. Okay, so we gotta place cards in there to activate the nucleus, but we don't know exactly what cards to activate. Of course, there can't be any repeating cards, since, well, none of the cards we have repeat. So, what do we do next? Well, this one is active. Oh, this time the monitor on the machine over there turned on. We should check it out. And yeah, basically it's like this. Something's on the monitor. I think it's displaying the object it's going to make. It's a 3D printer after all. Does that mean it's going to make it now? I think so. Let's try it. Okay, so there's 10 pictures around there. Looks like something came out. So it made what was displayed on the monitor. Alright, so we got decagon reels. Has something else appear in the monitor? Is this the same thing as before? It looks a little different to me. Let's try and make it. Yeah, there are more spaces on there. So it can fit all 13. Okay, it's all done. I knew it! It is different from the last one. And we have tridecagon reels. So what we use it on? Well, there's still this machine over here. Let's try to put the reels we found into this machine.
It does have 4 reels, so it should fit. Well, that was easy enough.
And let's try putting the Decagon reels in here. Let's try to put the reels we found into this machine.
There are 5 reels, so it should fit.
It went perfectly.
Now we have both sets of reels in.
Let's see if we can do anything with it. Maybe we'll figure out something. Okay. So we can try to enter these symbols in here. Unfortunately, there are no Birdman. So we can't exactly put the same 5 symbols we just saw. However, we do have a number solution. So maybe we could try putting those numbers into this. So, let's try putting in 2, 7, 9, 5, 1. And let's turn the crank. Okay, so the symbols we got, they're basically human and 2 moons. I think we determined that one was 12. Yeah, that's 12. Okay, so we got 12, 9, 5, and 1. Let me put 27,951 into the horizontal axis.
The vertical one displayed human, moon, moon, human, human, star, double circle.
Okay, so 12, 9, 5, 1. Those has to be the cards. So let's try putting them in. As soon as I can find the right one. This monitor isn't displaying anything.
I think it's connected to the input pods back there.
Do you think it'll power up if we restart the nucleus? Oh, something came out.
I think the cards could fit here.
Alright, so 12, 9, 5. Okay, so you can repeat them. But you don't need to. 12, 9, 5, 1. Yeah, that has to be it. And an interesting case of that. Never mind, so let's just check. Yep, puzzle solved. Oh, I think I did.
Yeah, it looks as if you were successful. Now, what will happen?
Well, we're restarting the nucleus, so found a way out. Yeah, just be warned, this fragment will get exceptionally long.
Yes, but...
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q-Team, Q, Mira.
Okay, what's up with the sound all of a sudden?
D-Team, 5.
The sound was working fine yesterday.
Are now deceased.
What?
It can't be.
The X-Door has been opened and subsequently closed. The successful escapee is Akane Kurashiki.
Yep.
The decision game has now been concluded. Thank you for participating.
This isn't what we wanted to happen. We didn't want this. At all. You tricked us, Zero!
He's not responding.
This is a lie. It's gotta be. I refuse to believe this is true. you?
Oh, if only he can remember the incinerator
Are you trapped
incident.
somewhere? If you can't speak, just make a noise. Please, fine. Please! Answer me, damn it!
And now Diana's starting to remember. Yeah, this incident.
Diana! Hey, what's wrong? Are you all right? You okay?
Yes. Thank you. And Vi? This door will never open again, then.
Yeah.
There has to be some other way to escape.
Why did Akane leave alone?
No idea. There's no way to tell what happened over in Ward C.
Yeah, for all they know, they think
We only
Akane
know
killed
one
them.
thing. Carlos and Junpei are dead.
When, as we learned from that lab incident, or the control
Do you believe
incident,
the announcement?
that was far from the case.
Well, if what it said earlier is true, then that means Q-Team is dead as well.
The vote.
But unlike C-Team, we can figure out exactly how Q-Team died. They were executed. Likely because of the vote at 1330. Diana, I believe you picked Q-Team then, right?
Well, she has to
Yeah.
have.
But
I know. You just did as the note suggested. The real betrayer is
Carlos.
Carlos. Not good. It's almost time for us to get injected again.
Oh, great.
We don't have time to waste. Come with me.
I'm guessing you got a plan, Sigma? Oh, it must involve the transporter. I mean, what reason would we have had to
what
start
are
it
you
up?
doing?
The X-Store will never open again. Now, all we can do here is just wait to die.
Wait, you don't mean you're planning to transport?
What other choice do we have?
We have one. To wait for Akane. I'm sure the police or a rescue team will...
We can't count on that.
But why?
This is the Treeform timeline list.
Listen to me, Sigma!
This is not the time for pointless arguing. We are escaping this horrible history. We're going to where Phi exists.
Sigma?
I've selected the transfer point. All we have to do is pull this lever. Then, we need to run to the input pods.
Wait!
I'm going to go even if you aren't.
What?
I'm starting it. You ready?
Here we go. And now we have a decision to make. Do we transport or not transport? Yeah, I think anyone with a sense of mind would obviously want to transport first. But of course, let's go out of character and have her don't transport. And go one step beyond. Yeah, Diana not only refuses to transport, she destroys the machine.
Diana! What are you...
This has to be Zero's trap.
A trap?
Don't you think so? Zero's the one who made us start this thing. If we transport now, we'll be doing exactly what Zero wants.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
What in the...
I don't know what's going on, but...
Pretty sure we should get out of here. Let's go, Diana.
Maybe you shouldn't have destroyed that machine, Diana. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna survive that. Oh, really? They did?
Sigma, it's after 0130.
Yeah. Seems it is.
You're not surprised? We didn't get injected with the drugs.
No. I remembered the announcement from earlier.
The decision game has now been concluded.
Oh. The game's already over. So... it'll be fine. Akane will come back.
I wonder... I'm not so sure I believe that.
I'm just more surprised that Diana and Sigma managed to avoid the blast. And there could be very easily a game over spot where they just got blown up by the transporter. I mean, the blast was certainly big enough for it. And yeah, let's actually go the more sensible route. Yeah, let's transport. We gotta at least try.
Okay, let's go.
Let's hurry.
And of course, we have another decision to make. Do we stay within this fragment or move on to the next one, which, wow, it's a single straight line and one we definitely haven't seen before. So if we check out the flow chart, yeah, there's a long straight path right down here. Or right over here. I think most likely that path that Dan and Sigma are going to most likely ends up here. And yeah, Phi is definitely not alive within that timeline. So Sigma's efforts might have been in vain, what it looked like. But of course, in order to have what I'm trying to do first, let's actually show the path where they do not get transported. And I'm warning you right now, it's an extremely long set of cutscenes here. Long set of cutscenes. Hope you brought some popcorn with you or snacks to nibble on because, yeah, this is a long one. Yeah, I mean, it goes on and on and on. I'm not even kidding.
What in the world is going on? We went into the input pods, and now we came right back out of the same ones. But not the export pods.
Did the process fail?
No, wait. Hold on a sec. Let me think about this for a minute, okay?
Okay, just repeat what Zero said.
Yeah. I get it now.
You understand what happened?
Remember what Zero said. This transporter isn't one that simply teleports various objects.
What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported.
Nope.
I remember one time with my grandma years ago. The first time she sent me a fax, she said, "The paper came back, Sigma. Maybe it didn't go through successfully." It's the same thing. Just like how the fax doesn't send the actual paper, we too.
Do people
Our
now
original
know what
bodies
faxes are?
remain. And only the red data went to the transfer point?
Yeah, it's been so long ago. Faxes were even
But
used.
there's one thing I don't get. Why is this me the one that stays? If our data did end up transferring correctly, it wouldn't have been a surprise to see we were in the transfer point world. So why are we still here?
Wasn't it kind of like with Sean and the computer? Reality or virtual?
I know how strange this sounds. It's clearly an esoteric conundrum. Even after thinking extensively on it, I'm not sure I'd figure it out. But I do know one thing for sure. We've run out of cards in our deck.
Not quite. If you can survive for 10 more months, you can have another shot at this. If there is enough supplies to last for 10 more months.
Sigma. It's after 0230. I guess we're not gonna be injected with the drugs.
Yeah, what's the point?
The game is over. There's no more reason to make us sleep.
Akane will come back. Right?
If she doesn't, then we'll be stuck here.
Sigma? Do you want to try again?
It doesn't start after
Try
10
what?
more months.
Turning on the transporter.
It's pointless. We've tried a bunch of times already. We did everything we could, but it's still as dead as a doornail.
Once a transmutation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge.
So, What should we do for now?
All they can do is survive.
I checked out the counter at the bar. Seems like we're good on food for a while.
10 months
How
while.
long will it last?
With frugal eating, we'll have enough for 10 months.
Okay, so they
That long?
can only get one more shot.
I did say frugally, didn't I? My calculations are based on half a can a day.
You remembered to include Gab, right?
Yeah, please don't leave Gab out.
Of course. There's no way I could abandon him. Let's rest for now. We'll figure things out when we wake up. What is it?
Does something seem different about this now?
Like what?
Oh, great.
I thought there were balls inside here.
Maybe it was your imagination?
I got a bit of draw frames there. Nothing major. Just minor. And yeah, they're starting to remember that bomb path. I think this fragment was still available even after I did go to the bomb path.
I'm not hungry.
Just do it.
Yeah, get used to stuff like this. Oh, finally they get the incinerator door open.
I knew you'd be in here.
I actually don't really like this room. But when I'm here, I feel like there's a chance I could remember.
Do you mean Phi?
How did you...
I feel the same. For some reason, I can see her face when I come here.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah, that's Spy's brooch.
Hey, that's Phi's brooch. Why do you have it?
Okay, why does Sigma
I don't
say
know.
brooch and the subtitles say
It was in my
brooch?
pocket for some reason. Phi's safe, right?
I truly wish that's true.
Yeah, if only they could remember the events of the incinerator.
Please, open the door! Open it! Why are you doing this to us? You can hear me, can't you, Zero? I know you're hiding somewhere, just watching us. You could at least tell us why! Zero! Zero!
Jeez, Dan is losing it. How long have they been locked down here now? The scene transitions didn't exactly make that clear. I assume that water's good for drinking. Well, at least the healing room makes good
I wonder how long
relaxing
it's been
place.
now.
2 weeks.
You kept track?
I've been working the wall.
Which wall?
It's so peaceful.
Really?
Does that sound weird? There's no war here. No violent murders, no rapes, no innocent children being abducted.
It's all going on in the outside world, though.
But at At least this way, we don't have to know about it. That's why it's peaceful.
Yeah, I think I can
No
compare this to, like,
horrible
Hope's
bosses,
Peak a little bit.
no annoying drama between coworkers. You don't have to worry about seeing how happy your friends are on social media. Like, I have a new boyfriend, or my child just turned 1. Look at all this amazing food I ate at this gorgeous restaurant. I got tired of seeing it. It's all just like this.
That's...
Do you know Maeterlinck's The Blue Bird? This is a music box using it as a motif. What is it?
Nothing.
Just reminded of the bluebird from Luna.
So, what about it is the same?
You know how, in the end, the bird was in Tiltil and Mittil's home all along? They traveled all across the world in search of it. This feels similar.
Yeah, I can clearly tell that Luna was clearly based off of Diana. I mean, they practically almost have the same voice right down there.
In this shelter?
Yes.
When it's describing it, at least.
I'm sorry,
At least that's how
Diana.
I'm hearing it.
Your interpretation is wrong. In the original work, the bluebird escapes the cage and flies away. Happiness will slip through your fingers the moment you believe you have it. It's implying that the process of dreaming is true happiness.
Well, you just ruined my dream then.
Touché. Sorry.
You won't disappear. Will you? Sigma?
I don't think we're even halfway through this. It's gonna go on for quite a bit more longer.
Not gonna eat it?
Clearly not.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm sick of only eating this crap that tastes like dog food.
Diana.
Well, clearly Gav
I've been
enjoys
trapped
his
in
dog
here
food.
for a month now. What in the world is Akane doing?
It's possible that she doesn't remember anything about it.
She doesn't.
I'm sure she still had the bracelet on when she left here. And if so, then there's a chance that Zero injected her again so she'd
No, that's not it. Akane betrayed us. She murdered Carlos and Junpei and abandoned us just to escape on her own. Maybe Carlos voted for Q-Team because she manipulated him into doing it.
Diana, what's gotten into you all of a sudden? Half a month ago, you were happy, saying it was peaceful.
That was then. This is now.
Has something changed?
No! Nothing's changed. Not a single thing. That's why I'm annoyed. Yesterday, today, it's all the same. Same scenery, the same can. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Ugh. It's all Rebecca's fault. She was the head nurse. Ugh. She was the one to suggest I join this experiment.
I'm not so sure you should be blaming her. You had another reason for signing up for the experiment, didn't you? You're single now, but Diana, you were married before, weren't you?
Yes. But why do you know that?
When you were married, your husband often resorted to beating you. He was an alcoholic and recently unemployed. He screwed up at work, garnering a large debt. if I recall correctly. When the two of you dated, you came across as serious and kind, but no longer. He drank to his eyeballs, was always gambling, and would laugh while he kicked and punched you. For no reason. That was his true face. Of course you left him. But even after the divorce, he persisted in following you around. He'd ask you for money, sex, and if you said no, he beat you black and blue. He's even stopped by the hospital cafeteria. You were having lunch with a coworker of yours. He showed up out of the blue, screaming his head off, and flipped the table. Every time he went off on you, he'd always end with, "I love you. I love you so much, Diana," and weep. His pain called out to you, and you'd always find yourself caving in. In order to cut all contact with him, you figured the only way it'd work would be to seclude yourself. That's when Rebecca brought it up. I heard about a job at an experiment facility called DCOM. So you...
Stop! Stop it! What is the meaning of this? Why do you know?
Would you believe me if I said I heard it from you?
From the future, no doubt.
Stop playing around.
Life is simply unfair, isn't it?
You should probably stop now.
Can't you leave me alone? Hey, what are you doing?
You're not acting like yourself.
You're the super weird one here. Ugh. It's been a whole month and a half. How can you be so calm about all this?
I have some experience with this kind of thing.
Stop talking your nonsense. Give it back.
No.
I said give it back. Hey! Look what you did!
Hey, stop!
Yeah, don't be that desperate, Diana.
You're so silly. You thought I was serious?
Uh-oh.
Like, I'd actually lick that?
Diana, you're...
I can't take it anymore! I'm so sick of this! Hey, sleep with me? Do you hate me?
Of course not.
Then sleep with me. Come on, hurry! Oh, I see. You don't have the balls, coward! Then, how about... Won't you kill me? Please. Kill me.
What are you saying?
I'd rather be killed by someone now than wait to die, wasting away in this...
Just cut it out!
Okay, I didn't even hear the
Wait,
slapping effect that time.
Where are you going? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Forgive me, Diana. I could see how you felt. I knew you were crying out for help. But not once did I offer a hand. I couldn't. If we got too close, then I felt like something would shatter. You said the shelter was peaceful. That happiness could be found here. I knew you were putting on a brave face. In reality, the one who believed what you said was me. It's just like you said. I'm not brave. I'm a coward and a wimp. Deep down inside, I was scared of change. I didn't want to lose you. Like that time. Like that bluebird.
I'm so sorry, Sigma.
Okay, then. So apparently Diana and Sigma were ganging on just now.
I have a dream.
You want to go to the moon, right? You've been obsessed with it since you were a kid. Even your name, Diana, comes from the goddess of the moon.
Hey, Sigma, can you tell me now why you know so much about me?
I've lived with you for 3 years, so I know almost everything about you.
Or, well, lived with you for 3 years in another history.
It's not your fault you don't understand. I'm talking about the future. But this history doesn't mean it's an extension of that one. It's a different one. Okay, so hypothetically, let's say right now we're on this knee. If you continue on the path, you'll only reach the end of the right toes. You'll never go to the left ones. I was just talking about the left leg path. Sorry. I started talking nonsense again.
Sigma? Are you really from the future?
You believe me?
Yeah, I do. I think it rather makes the dream better.
Three months later, to finally we get some kind of time explanation within the scene transitions.
I need to tell you something. Sigma, I may be...
Oh, great. Hopefully we have enough food to last until the end of the 10 months. Okay, so we got a date up here, so that must be important. 11/16/2029. Yeah, I think it's very important that you should take note of that date.
You did amazing, Diana. It's a healthy boy.
Wait! Hold on! Something... I think there's another!
Hi, Lio Shepherd. Is that how you pronounce it? How are you doing today? How are you enjoying this stream?
Cute.
And, well, Diana just gave
So
birth to
cute.
twins.
Yes.
I think one of the previous paths, if we check out the global flow chart, I think right along here, the yellow door, I think it said it's like the dates the twins were born, so I think that date must have some significance.
Who'd have thought you'd have fraternal
November
twins?
16th, 2029.
You didn't realize?
Well, I did have a hunch,
Oh, I'm doing good.
but I couldn't be sure.
Yeah, I
It
kind of
doesn't
love the
matter.
Zero Escape series.
I'm just glad you
As
gave
well.
birth safely. Even in a place like this.
It's all because of you, Sigma. Thank you.
Stop. I didn't do anything.
You gave me your food as soon as you knew I was pregnant.
You were the one
So
who did all
then-
the work.
What did Sigma eat all
Thank
this
you.
time?
Truly. I couldn't be more proud. You know how people claim unconditional love? I hated that phrase. I thought it was a lie. I thought there's no way something like that exists. Well, I'm a selfish bastard. Every time I help someone, in the back of my mind, I'm expecting recompense. Whether it be gratitude, praise, or for a higher power to approve of me. But now, I know. There really is such a thing as unconditional love in this world. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd give my life for them. Not for gratitude or praise. I don't believe in God, so it's not for God either. I need nothing in return. I don't care if I fade away. I just want them to be safe. And to survive. That's all I ask. Gab, listen to me. You know that biscuit I just gave you? That was the last one. There's nothing else left.
Oh,
Thanks
great.
for
So are the
everything.
10 months up yet?
We've gone through so much pain. You always listened to me when I vented to you. You saved me many times. So, thank you. Diana, I want to show you something. Follow me.
Is the transport up yet?
The transporter's turned on.
Oh, good.
I came by earlier and noticed it. It appears to be completely charged.
Sigma, don't tell me.
That's right. I'm transporting these two.
Oh, really?
What?
Don't worry. Transporting them doesn't mean they'll disappear. Their original bodies stay behind after they're scanned.
Then,
Are you going to say it's pointless? We're out of food. If we simply do nothing. You understand? I'm sure you remember. But it'll take another 10 months to reach
Yeah,
Earth.
there's no way they can survive another 10 months.
you're saying this would be the last time we can use it then.
Which means we can't stay with them.
I know.
Each pod must only hold one body within it. 2 or more people cannot go into a single pod.
If only there were at least 2 more pods. Then they will all be happy.
Where do we send them?
Not the future. It's too dangerous.
Then, the past?
There's no point to send them to the near future.
Yeah, try to send them before Zero
Sometime
ever got a
before
hold of
Zero
it.
obtains this device. They'll have to go before the year 2009.
Probably when the Germans owned it.
Did you think of a name?
What about you? Remember? We promised. I'd name him if it was a boy, and you would if it was a girl.
Then we'll start with the boy.
Sigma, your name is from the Greek letter Sigma, right? So, I thought, why don't we name our son Delta? My first initial is D. And then to connect that D to a Greek letter...
Yeah, Delta.
Delta?
Haven't heard that name yet.
I like it.
What about the girl?
Oddly enough, I was considering a Greek letter too. I want to use the one that means the most to me.
Is it?
Phi. I'd like to name our daughter after her.
Phi. I think it's perfect. It's a wonderful
Wouldn't it be
name.
just a heck of a coincidence if
Oh,
the
hold on just a minute.
Phi that Sigma knows is exactly the same Phi as the one that he and Diana
we gave
raised?
them their names.
Wouldn't that be a heck of a
It
coincidence?
wouldn't be right if someone changed them, would it?
That's...
Phi's brooch.
You're sending it with her?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that pretty much confirms that's the same Phi.
And Delta, I want to give him this.
That confirms it was the same
Bluebird
Phi.
music box.
Because Phi said that all that's left of her mother was the brooch. Or brooch.
Are you ready? Let's begin.
Okay, but if that's the same Phi, then where does Delta fit in? I don't recall Phi ever mentioning a twin brother named Delta. Delta's gotta be fitting somewhere into this. And we have reached another ending. D and 2. And we completed the transport path. Now there's still one more fragment I'd like to check out. And, well, it's not really giving me much of a choice. Yeah, what would happen if Sigma Phi did end up going through the transport successfully? Well, let's see what happens here. Always see the same yellow door that was in Q-Team's path. So maybe the two are connected. Well, the door of truth. That just hammers in the point right there.
Did it really work?
Well, we got into the input pods, and we came out of...
The export pods.
Diana, look at your watch.
They went back in time
25.
to another history.
We climbed into the pods around 1:30 in the morning on New Year's.
So, we went back in time? But, it could be possible that it's 1805 on January 1st, though.
Oh, yeah, that's
Good
right.
point. But it also means it could be 2 or 3 days off.
Or heck, even years.
Or even 3 or 4 years. There's no way to know the exact date or time. Even what we see on this watch could be fake. We have no idea.
Sigma, can I ask you something? You were the one who prepared everything on the input console, right?
Yeah, so
Yes.
you should know where we're
exactly
at.
did you set it to?
What do you mean, where?
The transfer point for the
Oh, you mean when?
I don't know.
What?
What?
It's not my fault. We didn't have time. I couldn't read any of the text on the display, so... I pushed a random button.
A random?
It doesn't matter. It's still highly likely we came out in an alternate history. And if that's true...
I could be here.
If I know the timeline that we're at, most likely.
Bye!
I don't think Fi is alive in that timeline.
Bye!
It doesn't look like she's here. This is...
Oh. Oh, the execution. Yep.
Wait! Sigma!
Fi! Tell me you're safe. Where are you? Answer me!
Sigma? I'm not really sure, but... maybe the history we're in...
What was that?
What?
It won't open. Anyway, let's find a way out of here. We'll talk later.
Okay, I'm actually surprised we have a quest here. Seek a way out here. Even though they're not technically supposed to be here. Alright, so welcome to the locker room or shower room, wherever that is. So let's see some of the items. Well, we have a hairdryer. It's a hairdryer. I bet we could use it for something. Yeah, but what? Is it saying we should spin the fan? I have a feeling I know what we should use the hairdryer for. Huh? This hairdryer only plugs into a two-hole outlet. It won't fit here. I'm pretty sure a two-hole outlet would still... I'm pretty sure this 2 prongs would still work. It's just 3 prongs into a 2-prong outlet would be a problem. Oh well. Gotta play by this game's logic. Alright, so let's check out these lockers. Now let's open this locker. It's some kind of note. Okay, so we have note 1 from the locker room. The power supply must be restarted to unlock the door. Okay, then.
If only there were a cat in here. Yeah, that would perfectly calm my nerves.
Oh, great, yeah. Sigma's, yeah. Sigma's disease is coming back.
Oh boy.
Huh? Sigma? Did you just...
If you can't tell, I kind of had a live-ter tick. Whenever I talk about cats,
alright. I guess it's okay. Oh, anyway, look, there's something here in the locker. I wonder what that is. I wonder what it is.
Well, we have a conversion plug.
Oh, that's just what we need.
Now we have a hairdryer with a 2-prong plug. I'm sorry, 3-prong plug.
Okay, these 2 lockers are locked, and I don't know the combinations to get them unlocked yet, so let's open the last locker. Let's open the locker. What is this?
It looks like a music box, just with a large disc.
Why is there a music box inside a locker?
No idea.
And,
well, let's try using the hairdryer right here.
Yes, it fits right in.
And what will we do now? Give ourselves fantastic blowouts with it?
Oh, maybe spin the fan up there.
Oh yes, the word spin is on the wall. Next to it. Let's try it out.
Let's use the hairdryer on the exhaust fan.
Yes, it says spin over there. It can be used to spin the blades. And look, it's turning.
Okay. Violet, white, blue, red. I see something in the back there.
It says violet, white, blue, and red.
Names of colors? Well, we have something here related to colors. It's a lock with 4 buttons. Let's see if we can open it. Alright. So we have violet, white, blue, and red. That unlocks the locker. Yes, it's unlocked.
Let's see what's inside.
And we have a coin. Is that it? Nope, we also have a remote control with a bit of a damaged screen, I might add. It's a remote control. There's only 1 button on it. Let's not push the button quite yet. And that's it. Okay, so let's explore the rest of this room. Yeah, I just don't like the looks of this water. The water doesn't look quite right.
I wouldn't even go so far as to think it could be dangerous. Don't step inside.
We have nothing else to do, so let's try pushing the button. Nothing's responding. We'll show the close-up of this, so maybe I have to push the button while in close range of this. Nothing's responding. Okay, nope. Well, we know that coins can be used to unscrew screws, so we'll just open it with this coin. Yes, it's open.
Now let's check what's inside.
Oh, well, this pipe is off. And this cables are connected. Let's plug it back in.
Right.
Oh, I think the power's on now.
Okay, let's check it out. Let's turn the right switch off. The light in the shower side of the room turned on, but now the locker side is off.
So this device can't turn both sides on at the same time? Yeah, that kind of sucks. So maybe I can use the remote control now. Please. Oh, it works. Oh, the lid on the drain is open.
And the odd water is drained out.
Now I can search around safely. Oh, there's something here. Alright, so we have a round piece. Looks like part of a button. But to what? So let's check out the showers. It looks like a normal shower room.
There's a bucket here. Is that for cleaning? There's a bucket. Wear on your head to gain defense.
I think we can find another use for it aside from wearing it. Yeah, gotta throw on these RPG tropes. And what the heck? Huh? What's this? A water tank? Why is it here?
It's clearly out of place. I suppose that's a good reason to examine it. A water tank? Why is it in a shower room?
Oh, there are water plants in here. Is Zero planning on getting some fish?
And of all places, he puts it here.
Ah, there's a small part inside the tank.
Could be a decoration. But I'm intrigued. We can't take the cover off, so we can't reach it.
And we also have this.
Oh, there's a cover here.
But it's screwed shut.
Can we use the coin we got?
I think the screw is too small. If only we had a screwdriver. Oh, great. So now we gotta find an actual screwdriver. Well, I see a hose inside this shower right down there. Oh, this door doesn't open. Is it locked?
Only this was different than the others. I wonder if there's a reason for it.
It sort of looks like a private room. For VIP only, maybe? And this door doesn't open. Maybe it's locked.
Key. A key. Wasn't there a key anywhere?
Alright, so we gotta find the key first. It's a pretty normal shower stall. Ah, there's something on the wall. There's a note on the wall. Okay, so we got one more note to find in this room, looks like. Fully submerge the power supply in water to restart. Okay. And this is the only one that doesn't have the door, so maybe it's important. Let's put some water in the... Sigma, please take that off your head. Really, is he seriously wearing the bucket for defense? Okay, so we now have a bucket of water. So, now what? I'm guessing we're supposed to dunk it on there or something? We have to submerge this to restart it, right? Maybe this bucket of water will do the trick. Huh? Nothing happened.
Machines near water are usually waterproof. We'll have to really submerge it.
Okay. Well, at least it still has the water in there. So maybe this music box, maybe?
That's too dark over here to see anything.
We should turn the light on if we want to search here. Oh, come on.
While we turn the right switch on. The light in the locker side of the room turned on, but now the shower side turned off.
I guess this only lets one side be on to be on at a time. Okay, oh, we got something here. Is it just me, or is there something strange on the drain lid?
Huh? Yeah, it's lighting up. Must be fluorescent paint.
I think those are numbers. What could they be for? Okay, so I'm guessing this could be how to unlock that other lock. So, let's see. I think I got it memorized. I hope. So let's try opening the last locker. This is a 9-button lock. I think I've seen something like this before.
Let's see if we can get unlocked.
Alright. There we go. Woo! Way to go, Sigma!
Leave it to me.
And another puzzle. Something's displaying on this monitor. Oh, great. Another one of these. Okay, so we gotta match up the clouds and the dragon. Okay, that dragon looks right. So let's see. Yeah, that looks off. Okay, yeah, that looks right. Okay, yeah, that one looks off. Alright, and just looking at this... Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, the drawer opened, and something's inside. A screwdriver! Yes, that's just what we need. And so turn the switch back off. And let's go ahead and unscrew that. We opened the cover. So I'm guessing this is what we need the start button for. Ah, I knew it! It fits!
I see. So this piece is a button. Alright, let's push this button.
The pumps are working. Then this is a button to operate it.
Something came out of the tube. Let's see what it is.
This is a part that was in the tank.
It got sucked out by the pump and came out here.
Alright, so we have a C-shaped piece. So I wonder if it could fit over here. I think this piece will fit right in. Let's try it. I knew it! It fits perfectly.
Oh, the light turned off. I wonder what stopped working.
Maybe the connection between the switches is broken.
That's hardly possible. Alright, let's try changing the switch then. Let's turn the right switch on. Walk side of the room lit up.
This button is responding.
I think this restarts to suffice. According to the note, the door will open when we restart it.
The other note said it'll restart when submerged in water.
Yeah, but that's rather difficult. Devices near water are usually waterproof.
So splashing water on it won't work. Okay, now we can explore this room with both lights on. So I wonder if anything really changed. And the note said the power supply must be restarted to unlock the door.
Power supply. It must be that red device over there. Restarting it opens the door.
Then let's find a way to restart it. Okay, something must have changed. Did this unlock? Because we definitely don't have a key. I think the screws are about to fall out on this shower head.
Oh, you're right. Let's use the screwdriver.
You took it off instead of screwing it on. And we lost the screwdriver. The shower head came off pretty easily.
Yeah, well, we don't need to take a shower, so we don't have to worry about it, right?
Water's coming out of the faucet.
Ooh.
Water isn't coming out of either knob. It's a music box.
It says, runs on water up here.
A music box that runs on water. Where do we put the water?
There's a hole for a pipe at the bottom. That's probably it.
What a strange music box. I wonder what it plays. So I have to find a key. Let's take a little break.
Let me just slowly sit. Oh god, I sound like an old man.
Try looking all around, I just don't see a spot for a key. No water's coming out of this faucet. No water's coming out of this faucet.
Oh, this sink's empty.
Oh, something's inside the drain.
Seems so, but it's too far down for us to reach.
The sink has water in it.
It looks like it's plugged. Maybe we should unplug it? Huh? Now the sink on the left is making noise.
Let's take a look. If we put water in here, whatever's at the bottom might go further down.
You're right. we should put the water in the other sink since they're connected. If we put water here, maybe the water in the other one will increase.
I see. Let's test it out. And there we go. You're right. The sink over there is making a sound.
Okay, let's take a look.
I think before we check, I better check out the files. And yeah, there's another note down there in the locker room. So I did miss one. Oh, the thing at the bomb came out.
It's a key?
And yeah, I have a pretty good feeling we know what to use the key for. Maybe this key opens the door to the shower stall. Ah, it opened. How great is that?
There's a hose here. What could we use it for?
Oh, I know what we could use it for. We could connect this.
I think the hose will attach here.
Oh, then we could connect to the other end to the music box to try to get it to play.
You're right. Let's try it.
Oh, the music box is playing.
Yes, but this is it? I thought something else would happen.
I do kind of like the nod to Virtue's Last Reward by this music track. It's exactly the same track as it plays on Luna's Bluebird. That's kind of a nice touch. I like the sound this makes. And this melody, it just makes me want to sing.
Of all times, you...
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Sorry to interrupt, Diana, but the door in the music box is open.
You're right. Who would have thought that my singing would open it?
Yes, sure. What you said.
Oh, there's a note inside. And we got the last quest item. Note 3. Fill the room with water. And no new cinemas. What the? Oh, we got a problem. We got a big problem here. What's going on? Did I do something I shouldn't have?
No clue. But this is bad. At this rate, the whole room will be full of water.
But no, the door out is still locked. I don't want to drown.
Me neither. But we still have some time. We have to stay calm and think.
I think we'll be safe in this shower room.
I know, we'll evacuate here.
The room is sealed, but...
Well, we're in more danger if we just stay here. Let's get inside.
Okay, the note said to fill the room with water, so... We have to push the button. I know I missed some text. And I can't go back to the files to check. But the lid is closed now. If everything goes as planned, the room will fill with water. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. The glass almost broke.
I think the water's all drained away now.
Oh, wow, that was scary. You think it's okay to go out? Okay, now we can restart. Oh, this button is flashing.
It wasn't doing that before. Maybe it's because the room was filled with water.
Oh, the door should open if we push this.
That is what the note said. Okay, let's push it.
I see quite a bit of gold back there. That's the door! And yeah, that is the last quest of the game. No more quests after this. From here on in, it's just purely cutscenes.
Why is there a door here? I was right.
This door isn't marked on the map.
It won't open?
Nope. It's locked up tight. Looks like you need to put a code in here.
Anything come to mind?
All I can tell is that it's an 8-digit number.
Didn't we just get an 8-digit number?
8-digit number.
Now, if you know from the other path, from one of the other paths, we learned that the code has something to do of the day when the twins are born. And we just viewed a cutscene which showed twins getting born. How would Zero know this? I have no idea, but the code is on November 16, 2029.
Oh, it opened.
Let's go.
How are they in Q Team's ward?
Let's try opening one.
I hope the game explains it later on. Jeez, that's Eric from
Why?
Q Team.
Hey, Eric. Eric!
Sigma. Diana. What's going on?
We'll explain later. Can you move?
Oh, damn. My head really hurts.
Hey, Eric, would you mind telling me? How did you get here?
Huh. That was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
How did you guys get into Ward Q?
Ward Q? No. This is...
Unless this is the same ward.
Let's just open the rest of these.
Oh boy. And the next pod. Thankfully, Sean.
Huh?
Who's this?
Oh, yeah. You haven't met him before.
Why is such a small child here?
And wearing some kind of weird thing.
Okay, so obviously the Q they were other people are talking about is not Sean.
We're...
It's Diana and Sigma from D-Team.
Diana and Sigma? Wait, but how did you get here?
Sorry. We'll explain later. I want to check the other pods first.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, what's going on?
Don't look at me. I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, the next one might shock Eric a bit, if I'm guessing correctly.
This is...
Good thing Zero has the accuracy to put Mirror in a body bag.
Is this a joke?
Or, well, at least a tarp.
Mira?
Mira? What's wrong with Mira? No! No! It's a trick! Hey, Mira!
Hopefully Eric
Snap
does
out
not
of
find
it.
that shotgun.
Please, Mira! Wake up!
What the hell happened?
Hey, what about the other ones?
I know.
Yeah, but wait a minute, I just realized now. Why is Eric and Sean asleep at that point? I mean, should they be exploring the pod room at this point in time? Not asleep in the pod room?
No. This can't
And
be.
yeah, that's Akane just...
Even Akane.
Dead by Carlos's hand.
Don't die! You can't die!
I thought I noticed some numbers on Mira's leg.
Please, no. No!
And that's Junpei all cut up. Because we don't know where Carlos is, he certainly couldn't have been injected with the bracelet since, well, he's not wearing the bracelet anymore. Yep, that's Junpei. Ugh. And 3 more body
Investigated
bags.
the other pods while you were unconscious. One was empty, but the other 3.
Well, we obviously know who those 3 are.
You shouldn't look. You'll be lucky if you only faint if you see it.
I'm alright. I've calmed down quite a bit.
No. It's not really a matter of being calm or not when it comes to this. The truth is beyond comprehension.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to show her.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't
stop!
think even Eric likes the idea. Probably because, well, Diana Phi and Sigma are already dead, so how are Diana and Sigma still alive here right now?
You knew?
Hey, what did you mean by that?
Have you told them about transporting Sigma?
No, not yet.
I see.
A transporter? What the hell are you talking about?
There's this machine. You can transport physical data through space-time.
What's she talking about?
Sigma. Do you remember all of the blood in the healing room?
Yeah, that was the execution.
I think that may have been our blood in there. These are our bodies lying here. From this history.
You don't mean to say we were executed because of the 1330 vote?
I think so.
What? Oh my god. Then it was all for nothing. We transported to find a history where Phi existed.
Hey! What the hell is this nonsense you're going on about?
Somebody better explain to Eric before he goes all crazy with a shotgun.
I said answer me!
Just calm down.
Calm down? Calm down? My girlfriend's been murdered! How the hell am I gonna calm down?
And of course, Zero happens to replay this event once again. Carlos killing Akane. Oh yeah, but the Carlos here now is supposed to be different from the Carlos that attacked Akane because of shifting. Yeah, that's gonna be another fun time to explain to Eric. Yeah, that's gonna be another fun one.
What did we just watch?
Where is Carlos, by the way?
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Akane, Junpei. Q-Team, Mira. D-Team, Diana, Phi,
Oh, too bad the keypad was blasted apart by shotgun blasts.
Damn! Carlos is going to beat us!
And yeah, Eric is still grief-struck over Mira's dead body.
This is...
The lounge, for Ward D.
Ward D?
What?
Diana?
Did we come through the door from the pod room over to here?
Carlos.
And you're...
Don't move!
Huh?
Drop it!
What? My axe?
Exactly.
I think there's a misunderstanding.
Just shut up and toss it away!
There, he tossed the axe.
Carlos, your injury.
Akane did this.
Akane?
Well, I didn't see her do it myself.
Not this Carlos.
It's a long story.
The other Carlos definitely saw.
Hey, look at that! Over there! The X-Pass input devices.
I thought that only Team's input device was destroyed by the shotgun blast, so why the heck is D-Team's input device is destroyed? Well, unless they're all the same ward. And with the tricks of the healing room, that could easily disguise the rooms.
That means the X-Door won't...
Did you do that with the axe?
That does not look
Why?
like
Look
axe.
again.
Marks.
Just look at how there are bullet holes everywhere.
Then who did this?
Eric. With the shotgun in tow.
I did.
Eric!
It's hazy. But I remember. What happened before I was put to sleep.
Oh, great.
That's how I knew. There was a shotgun in the pod room.
Oh, great.
Eric, don't be rash.
Rash?
I'm telling you, drop the gun.
Sorry, but I can't do that. I have to make sure I shoot the one who did it. Shoot who did it? I know it has to be one of you who killed my Mira. Spit it out! I'll spare the others, if you do.
Well, nobody's going to admit to that.
Wait, are you gonna...
Know how you can be sure to win at horse racing? You bet on all of them. One of them has to cross
I'm
the
not
line
sure if you
first.
could do that in real life.
Same concept. If no one admits it, then I'll kill everyone here. That way, I'll know for sure I got them.
Then, does that mean you don't believe me and Sigma?
You kidding? Your whole existence is suspicious. You guys must be some sort of fake Diana and Sigma.
What? That's absurd.
You're the ones being absolutely ridiculous! Transport! Zooming through space-time? Ha! Don't make me laugh! If you're gonna lie, come up with something better.
We're not making it up.
Don't lie! You're the ones who killed Mira!
We didn't!
Then who the hell was it then? Okay, hold on.
We still don't know.
Calm down. So, Carlos, you're finally admitting it. No, it wasn't me. Don't play dumb. I know you were the one who killed Akane. We all saw the footage earlier.
Yeah, so Carlos shifted into the absolute worst timeline
Not gonna
he
deny
could
it?
have.
It's true, I may have killed her.
To May.
May? Even if I did, I mean, it wasn't what I did right now. What are you even talking about? I doubt you'd believe me if I explained it.
Yep, he
Go
definitely would
ahead
not believe
and
you.
Try me. I shifted from another timeline.
What? Did you just say shift?
Of course, Sigma knows about it.
Does that mean you transported here too?
No, that's not it. The two are fundamentally different.
Cut it out! I am so sick of this shit! We all know for a fact that Carlos killed Akane. So, I bet the one who killed Junpei and the one who killed Mira too.
No way! I had nothing to do with the two of them. And besides, how in the world could I kill Mira? I'm part of C-Team. I was limited to the space
Then
in
how are
Ward
you
C.
in D-Team's ward now?
Mira was...
A member of Q-Team.
Right. There's no way I could have killed her.
But wait, aren't we in Ward D? We just walked right over into another ward.
There has to be some kind of secret door.
No, I'm not really sure that's what it is. I think we were...
Yep, the healing room. Same concept.
Could you do something for me, Eric? Please shoot at the wall with that shotgun.
Why should I?
Just do it, please.
Yeah, just do it,
Okay, fine.
and we'll see exactly how the wards are all connected.
This is...
You're kidding me.
The wall!
Not just the wall. The floor, the ceiling, the sofa and the tables.
I knew it. It's just like the healing room walls.
Healing room? What are you saying?
So we all really were in the same ward after all.
Yeah.
the same ward.
Yeah, but how come that nobody
No.
ever bumped into each
Maybe
other
it's
before?
more like this shelter never had wards in the first place. Does anyone have their map? For Ward C and Ward Q.
Yeah.
I have ours.
Could you show me? First is the map for Ward C. And this is Ward Q. And this here is the map for Ward
They all
D.
connect!
If you rotate the angles of all three of them,
Yep, we're all in the same ward after all.
I can't believe it.
You're saying the wards were next to each other?
the decontamination room, the prep room, and the lounge just looked different.
So they were all the same place?
This lounge was shared by members of all three teams.
But then, how did we never bump into each other at some point?
True. We all should have been right here for the vote at 1330.
Unless there were different
I
1330s.
think that was because of this thing here.
The bracelet.
Carlos, where's yours?
I've got it.
Oh yeah. Your left hand.
I'll explain later. So what about my bracelet?
Show the
Could
time.
you check your current time?
It says 23:23.
Oh, that can't be
Now?
right.
Let's have you two check.
Huh? My bracelet says it's 21:23.
And then there should be
Where's mine?
19:23.
Sigma and I. It's like I thought.
1923.
Everybody's off by 2 hours.
Which one is the right time?
1.5 hours
That
for
isn't
the
really
test
important right now.
when they're up
The fact
And
that the
half an
display
hour
time is different for each
to
team is what's
remove the
important.
buys and swap the new buys in place.
How about we use C Team's time as a base? That would mean Q Team is 2 hours behind, and D Team is 4 hours behind. The bracelets have a built-in time lag. In other words, Q Team didn't vote at 13:30, but
At 15:30.
At 15:30 instead?
yes,
And then D team voted at 17:30.
So you're saying the three teams were never awake at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, when one team was awake, the other two were sleeping.
Yeah, that also explains how nobody
inside the pod.
escaped from different
So-
teams.
That's why none of the teams ever saw each other.
that's all I figured out. But looking at these times, I realized something else.
What's that?
The sleeping drugs in the bracelets for Sigma and I are going to be injected soon.
Yeah.
How could I forget the 90-minute active time?
But if that's right, then your memories...
Oh, you'll forget everything that just happened.
Not good. What can we do?
Don't worry. I have an idea.
Hopefully Zero's okay with that plan.
Wow! This is the transporter room?
Yes. It's just like what I said on our way over.
Do you think this will work?
We won't know until we try. Let's try using what I gave you earlier.
So, we don't have to do anything right now.
Right. If we go by Zero's schedule, Q Team should already be asleep.
It's time.
Now, it's time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have
So this part is a recording.
of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant
Now, Sigma!
Got it.
dreams.
Aha, it worked.
I think it must have worked.
Woohoo! That card thing stopped the injection from the bracelet.
Hey, what is that?
I'll show you. It's not man-made. Some sort of alien intelligence created it. Well, not that you'd believe me if I told you that.
And, well, we cleared that fragment. So let's save the data. And, oh, we actually got a new fragment for Carlos. And here's something interesting. Now that we know about the whole time thing, if we check out the global flowchart, you can see how it looks all totally different. We can now see exactly what each teams are playing. Pretty much like normal time, then 2 hours later, 4 hours later. And they even updated this, just to show all the different paths down there for each team. Which is nice. Only one fragment here and 2 from C Team over there. Then we got Q Team's path. Yeah, this one looks especially long now. Yeah, I think this is nice. I like how they did this. Although it didn't really change this global flowchart much. Still just the same as ever. So now the next fragment we're going to is right here, which, yeah, there's only one. So, yeah, it's not much of a fragment. Get back. Also, now that Carlos has the knowledge of the transporters, he can finally use it to try to save Akane and Junpei, as he promised. And anyway, we have a new file here, active time. And that pretty much shows all the active times and the sleep times, which is nice.
Okay, I get the whole location and time part. We were never really separated, but trapped in the same ward from the start.
Yeah.
Time, on the other hand, was the reverse. We weren't awake and moving all at the same time, but at separate times. But so what? That just means I doubt you even more now.
Really, Eric?
With this, your alibis are completely gone. If we were in the same places, but at different times, then anyone could have done it.
How was anyone else supposed to know
Whoever
before?
killed Mira and Junpei is one of us.
Yes,
Heck, it could even be Zero.
The most suspicious are...
Yeah, of course, Diana and Sigma.
You two, Diana and Sigma. Though I guess alibis aren't necessary for you guys. Being fakes, you could move around since the rules wouldn't have applied to you.
Oh,
Please
come
stop.
on.
I already told you before that neither one of us are fakes.
We transported to this timeline via that device over there.
Go ahead and turn it on then.
Except it won't turn on for the next 10 months.
We can't.
And why not?
After the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
It takes at least 10 months for the energy to fully charge again.
Would you cut that shit out?
Wait. If you use it, it won't work for 10 months?
Yeah.
So, if it's never been used, it'll definitely run, right?
So Carlos is shifting to another timeline where it hasn't been used.
What are you plotting? Hey, this doesn't change the fact that you're still among the suspects.
Yeah, he clearly has free
Well.
reign.
There's no question with you. We all know you killed Akane. We saw the video footage of you doing it.
Like I said before, I wasn't the one you saw kill Akane. It was the me who was originally in this history.
Yeah,
Hey,
he doesn't
asshole.
clearly believe that
Go ahead.
shift
Go
process.
ahead and spout more crap. I'll shoot you.
It's the truth. It's the truth, I swear. It seems like Akane and I found Junpei's body in the pantry in this history. Junpei's killer was unknown, but Akane assumed it was me.
Yeah. But of course, with that now, we have access to more suspects.
And that's how you lost your left hand?
I can show you the wound if you still doubt me.
So, you're saying it was all in self-defense?
Yeah.
You attacked Akane because she was about to kill you.
Hey, isn't that enough, Eric? Could you please put down the gun for a second?
Huh. He's different from how he was in the other history.
Oh, yeah.
There was something off about him then, but...
Yeah, he clearly remembers the other Sean.
Is he a different person?
Fine. Why don't you just show me this shift thing you're claiming you can do?
All right.
Wait, you're going back?
I'd like to check something before I do, though.
Oh, yeah, activate the
Diana,
machine.
How exactly do you use this transporter device?
But it won't work for 10
How
months.
exactly do you use the
I
transport
know.
device?
I'm asking if we were to use it.
Hopefully they still remember the card combination.
Well, there are these slots.
12, 9, 5,
You need to put the cards
1.
in the right order. The nucleus will turn on. And then...
Okay, I got it. Thanks. Sorry to make you wait, Eric.
Taking me for a fool.
I have to save them. I need to go save Akane and Junpei.
What the hell? But they're already...
Yes, they're dead in this history.
Yeah, but not in the
they're
history
still
that he
alive
came from.
in the other one. So I'm going back to save them. It's something that only I can do.
I told you. Next time you talked crap, I'd up and shoot you.
Then do it.
Yeah, shift only works in danger.
You heard me. Shoot me.
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
Don't worry. I won't die. Even if this body is destroyed, my consciousness will be...
Well, Eric certainly shot fast. Note to self, do not mess with Eric when he has a shotgun.
No! Carlos!
No! No!
It's alright. He's fine. He just shifted. And, wow, that was an extremely short fragment. So now we have a choice between this fragment, going back to this, and that's basically it. Yeah, we're not even going to deal with some of the other fragments yet. And we'll go ahead and check out this fragment in the next stream. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good day / night. Until the next stream, where we can see Eric's result at hand, fare thee well. Good night, everybody.